So today we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia villain character that I have created, my OC, Asa. So the main backstory for this kid is he grew up under two villain parents. This is just like an overview of it. So he grew up under two villain parents. He grew up knowing villainhood, all that. Met a kid around 12, 13 who wanted to be a hero. Suddenly, because this kid wanted to be a hero, he wanted his new dream to be, I want to be a hero. Kid gets into My Hero Academia because the kid's older than Asa is. Gets into My Hero Academia, sets up as a role model. Well, Shirama, which is the kid, dies in the field of battle as a hero. Unfortunately, Asa took it totally the wrong way, and he got mad at the heroes for not protecting his friend Shirama. So that's where Asa spirals downwards and goes back into, villainhood, because that's what he grew up in. So Asa, I tried to draw him as like an innocent-looking character because I want him to convey kind of like innocence a little bit, but like he's not really innocent, because I want him to be kind of like he comes in and he pretends to be a good person. He pretends to be a good guy, but he's not. And that was the entire idea with that. The idea is that Asa still holds to some of the hero values that Shirama instilled into him when they were younger, and he's trying to still uphold his friend's view of him, even though his friend is gone. So he's still trying to uphold that view, but he still wants revenge on the heroes for not protecting Shirama like he thought they should have, kind of thing. Anyways, Asa grows up. He's now he's 17 overall in the story because he's a year older than Kenshin. But he grows up and oh my gosh, sorry. I have gas like crazy. But he grows up and he joins other villains, and he makes a villain trope. I don't know who these other villains are yet. I don't know if it's going to be the League of Villains he joins. I'm figuring it out. I'm assuming I'm going to probably make his own team of villains that he hangs out with. But as of right now, I have no idea. Anyways, so he either joins or makes his own team of heroes, and I'm droning on and on. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyways, he's in his own team of villains, and he pretty much works with them to figure out how to destroy heroes and start taking heroes out one by one. Because of Asa's ability, his quirk, which is Healing Slumber, which is literally when one of his teammates is hurt, he touches them and they pass out to heal. His quirk has a lot of downsides. Generally, he uses this as an upside to being like, hey, you're a hero, you look like you're hurt, I can heal you if you want, and then making him pass out and kidnapping him. That's just a fun little idea I had there. For Asa, he literally, he's like, oh, you're hurt, let me heal you. He heals him, but at the cost of, now you're kidnapped, and now you have to tell me everything about the heroes that you know. And I thought that was really a fun idea and concept to play with, is that sometimes he doesn't want to heal them, but if he touches skin-to-skin contact and somebody is hurt, has a scratch or anything like that, they just pass out and fall on the ground, and he's just sitting there well, that's not how I plan things. So that's what I was going for there. I like to think that him with his villain team, he sits around and they're like, dude, why are you sitting there? We're all like hurt. We gotta do something. The heroes are coming. And he's like, nah, you can heal yourself. And they're like, what do you mean we can heal ourselves? We don't have a quirk that heals ourselves. Dude, your quirk is like super rare. You gotta do something here, man. And he's like, nah, you can handle it, because you're gonna be passed out for like 5 minutes to 60 minutes if I heal you. So it's like, you gotta do something yourself, because I don't want you passed out that long, because the heroes are coming. And I can't fight them by myself, unless like I jab them and then touch them. But still, I like to think that he really takes on the role of acting like a professional hero undercover, even though he doesn't go to the academia, and he's actually a villain. But like, nobody knows he's one because he hides it so well, because he literally is like a doctor that goes around and is healing everybody. But deep under that, he still wants that vengeance against the pro heroes and against all the heroes in general, against the fact that they didn't protect his friend Shiroma. And he really, that's rooted deep in his soul, because that was a very close friend of his, and he feels betrayed by the heroes because they didn't save him from villains. But, you know, instead of the logical answer of, oh, this is the villain's fault, he's like, no, this is the hero's fault, and I'm going to make this right, and I'm going to take down the heroes so that nothing like this happens ever again, because how dare they not protect my friend. And he pretty much thinks all heroes are stuck-up little brats who just do it for the glory and for the fame, because that's all he sees of them, is their glory and their fame that they get from it. Alright. I need to stop ranting about that, because I'm going down a rabbit hole. But about his quirk, Healing Slumber, it's like, he uses it to heal people, and I've kind of explained the basics of it, but pretty much he touches somebody, and they pass out to heal. And he literally tells himself all the time he needs to invest in gloves, but he doesn't. He just, has fingerless ones, so he can still touch heroes and stuff. But that's the basics of that, is that you touch his skin. If you're hurt, you're gonna pass out, so because his quirk doesn't turn off, and you start healing. So anyways, thank you guys for watching and listening to me rant and be stupid. So bye.